reached the finale of the night. We have the final speaker of the day, who is also the girl next door in Bandar Utama. And who is she? Can you tell us? Yes! Put your hands together, Pooh! YB Elizabeth Wong!
热烈欢迎我们的公民来战区候选人，公正党的黄。
She always emphasizes that she is YB Elizabeth because she is young berhemat. Yang bertanding pada hari ini. Alright, the stage is yours, Elizabeth.
Thank you very much, Chewy, Chihan. For your information, both of them used to work for me for a very short time. They didn't last very long in the state office. So one is now a lawyer, another one is going to be he's going to get his PhD very soon. Residents, friends, supporters, a very good evening to everyone here. Thank you very much for staying back this late. I can see that it rained quite a bit here, and I came back just from Pandan. Ladies and gentlemen, Pandan is ready for change. The crowd there was magnificent, just as all of you are here tonight, absolutely magnificent. I really don't know. After such, we had such a long list of star speakers tonight. I'm not really sure what I can really contribute anymore, except to say that these 5 years, being your adun, your state assemblyman or woman, it has been a very enriching experience. It has been an experience where I learned a lot from you. I got a lot of new friends, supporters, and in turn, I tried my very best to serve on your behalf. Serve not so much of jaga longkang, jaga pokok dan sebagainya. I still do that, no worries. I'm a very expensive postman, I keep telling everybody. You can still forward your complaints to me. I will still make sure that they are attended to. But serve in the sense that serving the state. Ladies and gentlemen, because of your votes, in 2008, we in Selangor, today we have Freedom of Information enactment, the first in the country. Because of your support, in 2008, we saved Kota Damansara Forest Reserve, all 600 acres of it. Because of your support and your votes in 2008, today we have increased the percentage of total forest cover, forest reserve cover in Selangor from 30.5 to 31.5%. And no other state has been able to do that. Because of your support, we have legislative reforms in the State Assembly. The State Assembly once again became a lively avenue for debates, for policy debates, not shouting at each other, but for policy debates, to get messages across, to change policy. And that's what 2008 was all about. That was our first step. 2008 was only our first step. Now, 2013, Sivarasa and I are back in front of you, asking once again for your support. This time, it is not a second step. This time, it is a leap of faith, ladies and gentlemen. It is a leap of faith that we can change this country. Ini kalilah. We want to change. Not because we just suka-suka, like to demo. Some people say I'm demo kaki. Actually, I stopped doing that. Except one or two, like bersih 2, bersih 3. That's all only lah. Okay? I stopped doing it. I'm now very respectable. Serious, very respectable. Yeah. Still wear jeans on weekends, but yeah. Okay, I wear proper shoes lah. Mondays to Fridays. But change, because we have come to a point where if we do not change, there is no turning back. I'm sure many of you here, especially residents of Bandar Utama, you have your loved ones living abroad. You have your children studying abroad, and I'm very sure you have told them, don't come back, because you can have a better life out there. It is a shame that we have to tell our future generation not to return here, because this country is our country. It does not belong to racists. It does not belong to sexists. It does not belong to UMNO Barisan Nasional. It belongs to the people. And that's what we want to change. We want our children to all come back. I don't want my sister to live in Singapore, but she wants to migrate that because she thinks she doesn't have a fighting chance here. My brother is here, sitting there. Okay, pretending to be anonymous, but never mind, I won't point you out. But she wants to migrate because she may not get a fair chance here. I'm sure every one of you, you've got a relative, you've got a child, or maybe you have even thought of the same thing. We want to change all that. We want people to start coming back here, serving the country, instead of having a brain drain abroad. That's what we want. We want the best of Malaysians to come back proudly and serve our country, because we need everyone to come back here and do their very best, make this country great as it should be. Not what UMNO Barisan Nasional thinks it should be. You know, we have struck gold, ladies and gentlemen, but not the kind of gold that you think. Gold in the sense that we have been ranked #1 in terms of in public perception of businesses, #1 in the corruption index. When I read that, you know, Facebook, we like to share a lot. I felt so embarrassed. I didn't want to share because I have so many friends from abroad. I don't want them to know these sort of things. We have got, you know, almost 1 trillion ringgit illicit funds that has gone out of the country. There's no stopping if we do not put checks and balances, if we do not change the government. How much more can we take this? Just in the middle of the campaign, my colleague Rafizi, running in Pandan, I'm very sure he's going to win big there. He revealed that 1MDB, this company has somehow sort of
6 billion.
taken out money and put in Cayman Islands. So these are the things that, you know, we keep hearing, and yet we say, yeah lah, no, biasa lah, ini Malaysia, okay lah, we have to accept. But that's not true. We don't have to accept this. There can be a different way of doing business. There can be a different way of administration. There can be a different way of governing. We have tried to show that in Selangor. Today, you look at all of us, none of us can be touched by MACC because none of us have done anything wrong in Selangor. We have not been corrupt. As I told some of our friends, our residents around BU3 when we had a couple of days ago, when we had Ceramah there, I don't have a car. I still don't have a car. I get around with a little bicycle, which unfortunately is in the shop. So, you know, we borrow cars, we move around. I rent, not far away from here. I can't afford a house here. You all can, I can't. That's because we're clean. And we don't need to live in a big house just because we're a state assemblyman. I'm very happy where I am. I've got a huge house, very cheap rent, and I don't have to pay mortgage, so I'm happy with that. And that's the essence of our government. I just